Shalom. We the Hebrew Israelites, man. In Buffalo 716. Come to get the Most High doctrine. You know, we want to give our praises to the Most High.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Rakakwadash.
Rakakwadash. And of course, double honors to the apostles and the elders and Great Millstone who've been bringing forth the Most High's doctrine, 100% of it, and to the hopeful elect that scatter four corners abroad, in and out of different congregations, you know, bringing forth the ministry on the highways and byways. Lord willing, the Most High increase you in the same understanding. And Lord willing, the Most High have mercy on the other brothers and sisters that is not in the faith. This is inspired by my brother bringing out Isaiah 55, verse 6, right? I'll read it for you, King, right? This is Isaiah chapter 55, verse 6. And it reads, Seek ye Yahweh while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near.
Right. And that's the thing. We got to, listen, man, time is running out, man. If you're not looking, if you're not paying attention, hey, time is going to creep up on you, right? This it's limited time only, man. Right? It's time to get your reservation in, right, to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man, before it's too late, right? Because guess what? Once the deadline is closed, hey, you ain't going to be able to call on the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. He's not going to hear you, man, right? So we got to be able to seek ye Yahweh while he may be found, right? Let me read it again. You got it? You still have it or no?
Yeah, no, I still got it.
Can I read it again?
Trying to make sure they can hear us. Isaiah chapter 5, verse 6.
55 and verse 6.
I mean, Isaiah chapter 55, verse 6, and it reads, Seek ye Yahweh.
Right. So it says, Seek ye Yahweh. Right?
While he may be found.
How do you seek him, right? You got to go into these scriptures, man. Right? You got to pray. You got to meditate. You got to get up into these scriptures, man. You ain't got time to be running around here, man, acting a fool and doing whatever, man. Right? Go ahead.
And it says, Seek ye Yahweh while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near.
So you got to call upon him while he is near right now. Right? Right now, hey, the Most High is flooding this place with the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. Right? You can come out on every corner, man, in anywhere across the world right now, and you can see brothers out here, you know, prophesying and teaching these scriptures, man. Right? Now is the time to seek Yahweh while he may be found, because guess what? It's going to be too late. Right? It's going to be like in the days of Noah, man. Right? When that door was closed, right? When it was shut, right? And you ain't going to be able to get in, man. Right? Sorry. Capacity is full. You know what I'm saying? Right. You got to be able to, you know, to do that, right?
Yo, and I even go into, like, say if you dealing with certain things, because I had some people say, man, you know, I pray for me, you know, I'm dealing with certain things. That's where that scripture take a lot of effect at. You know, you got to seek the Lord as much as you can, especially when you falling off the damn wagon. I get a precept real quick. If Asher, if you already got one before I do.
Yeah, I got one.
All right, go ahead, King.
In the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 9, verse 1. Start verse 1. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I told thee before, then shalt thou understand it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. You know,
Right.
and we're about to enter we're right next to that time.
Right.
We're literally at the doors of that time coming in.
Right.
When Jacob's trouble comes in, famine, pestilence, death, you know, complete eradication, the majority of the earth, the population of the earth. And we're about to enter that time.
Right. It's that reservation. You trying to seal your reservation before it's too late, man.
Right.
And that's doing this work, man. Let's get out of here, man. Doing the work, man. Doing the work you have about Shem Shai, man.
Before it's too late, because if it's too late, then you ain't got to get in. No,
Right.
You got to get cast out into outer darkness, the scripture says.
Right.
No, destroyed.
Right.
Right.
Everybody got a piece of?
Yeah.
Got one, go ahead.
Let me I'm gonna get Psalms chapter 27 verse 8. Right? It says, When thou saidest, Seek ye my face, my heart said unto thee, Thy face, Lord, what I seek. Right? And there's many preflows of scriptures, let alone when you go to First Maccabees chapter 12 verse 9, you only get comfort through the scriptures. You can have all these things, but they don't value to the comfort of the scriptures. Like somebody said to me last night, a sister said, yeah, you can get the scriptures, but after you get that spirit, you don't need them. So I said, what about prophecies, Jacob trouble? Oh, the spirit will guide you in Jacob's trouble, but can you get the understanding? You don't always have to teach prophecies. Where do you see that in the Bible? A lot of us is falling because we're not keeping the law, right? Some people feel we boast in it, but if people was falling with smoking weed or the human nature, that's when the law comes in play because it's a schoolmaster. You
Right.
got to seek the Lord how to correct yourself and how to move as a man and a woman.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, and verse 27.
Mhm.
It says, "Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto the Most High." It says, "For ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you." It says, "For as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High, so being returned, seek him 10 times more." Hey, so like I said, when we, like the brother said, we living in the last days, man. Hey, at this point, you need to be going hard. It's time to put in that overtime work right now, man. Because you got to be able to solidify your work, man. Right, so you can like you'll be able to survive this thing, man. Lord's will, you know what I'm saying? But you got brothers out here, man, right? Leaving this stuff, man, right? Want to do stuff for the world, man. It's not that time right now, man.
Right.
It's
Mhm.
not the time. Right now is the time to call on Yahweh Shem Shai, right? And what is it? In the day of your youth, what's that scripture?
Ecclesiastes 12.
Ecclesiastes 12.
Yeah, in the days that you.
Can I just get that real quick and then I'll pass it on?
Oh, go ahead.
Salakia. Let me get this real quick. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12.
Like one.
Yep. Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 1, it says, "Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them." Right? Right now is the time, right? While you able body, while you got your sound mind, it says before the evil days come. Because guess what? When these evil days come, man, hey, and if you're not shielded or protected by Yahweh Shem Yashai, you're gonna be in trouble, man.
Mhm.
Right? You're gonna be in trouble. You're gonna be in some serious trouble. Right? When Jacob's trouble hits, it's gonna be like it says, like a time that has never been seen before, man.
Mhm.
Right? And the only way that you're gonna be able to make it out is through Yahweh Shem Shai, man. And you
Mhm.
gotta seek him, right? Seek him in your youth, man.
Right.
Right? It's better to seek him in your youth, man.
Right.
Right.
And that and even more with the scriptures, man, every man and every woman has to know the devices of your enemies. You have to know that your enemies is always plotting on you, and it's through the spirit. And you're around so many nations, if you can't separate what's happening to your people, that's why every brother always go back to the curses. And a lot of people feel like, man, we're not even in the curses no more because Yahweh Shai came. We're still in the curses if every day you got the truth getting persecuted or getting butchered, or is everybody going to different other different ways, man.
Right.
We out here for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? But another scripture real quick, just on seeking, right? And then we can probably go a little deeper with it.
Yeah, precept.
Yeah, I do.
This is Matthew chapter 7, verse 7. It says, "Ask and it shall be given you, seeking ye shall find, knock and it shall be open unto you. For everyone that asketh receiveth, and he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be open." So that goes into you asking about the sincere milk, the wisdom, the knowledge, the dark sayings, and the prophecies. All and the statue of a man or a woman, the wife, how to be a better wife, how to discipline your household. The Bible is the blueprint to all of that. There's nothing in this world that can teach you everything. Everything you deal with, man.
Right.
And that's
all
why,
in here.
right. Mm-hmm. It's
With your,
literally all in there.
With your boy, he was over there. I remember one time I was reading that Reading Rainbows.
Yes.
It's in the book. You know what I mean?
It's
It's in the book, man. You know what I'm saying?
Reading Rainbow.
It's all in here, man. And that's the thing. For so long, we have, we couldn't comprehend it, man. We were blinded. We couldn't see that this is our way to walk,
Mhm.
right? This is our flashlight, our light in this world of darkness, man, that we couldn't even see. You know what I'm saying? And we just had no idea, man. Like I used to say, man, I used to sit there in my life and say, hey, and there's no manuscript on how to live life, man. You just got to do it. That was my little motto, man.
Mhm.
Right? Boy, was I wrong. You know what I'm saying? Boy, was I terribly wrong. You know what I mean? So, you got to have that understanding, man.
Right.
But Salaki, you go ahead and your piece out.
God. The book
Wow,
of
that's crazy.
the book of Zechariah, chapter 9, verse
Man,
12.
I'm gonna have to bring that
Turn
scripture
you
back
to the
out again.
stronghold, you prisoners of hope.
Read it again, Salaki.
Turn you to the stronghold, ye prisoners of hope.
Mhm.
Even today do I declare that I render double unto thee.
Right.
You know, so we gotta be turned to the stronghold of Yahweh Shai, because as scripture says in the book of Proverbs 18:10,
Mhm.
that the Lord is a strong tower. Well, sorry, the name of Yahweh is a strong tower.
Right.
The righteous run up into it and is safe.
And
You know?
Salakia, read that. Go get that real quick. Get that, because I want you to bring that out real quick. Right. That's a powerful thing right there that you just said. Right.
Right.
A lot of our people are simple. Right. Even in this truth, man. A lot of our people are simple, man. But we got to read these scriptures.
Okay.
Read that for me. All right?
The book of Proverbs 18:10,
Mhm.
the name of Yahweh is a strong tower.
It says the name of Yahweh is a strong tower. Right? That means you got to know his name, right? You got to know his name in order to be protected. Right? If you don't know his name, you run around here calling him God, right? Father.
Or Yu-Gi-Oh.
Or
Whatever it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Or,
Hey, read it again.
the name of Yahweh is a strong tower.
It says the name of Yahweh, right? That's the Most High's heavenly name, is a strong tower. Go ahead.
The righteous run up into it is safe.
It says the who?
The righteous run up into it is safe.
The righteous run into it, man, and are safe, man.
Right.
That's where your safety is at. Your safety is in the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. Right? It's not in the name of damn Jesus, right? Or Yahusha or
Yahweh.
or whatever the hell. You know
Jehovah.
what I'm saying? That's going on right
Or
now.
Yaju.
Right?
Right.
What's that other one? If thou knowest.
Proverbs 29 or Proverbs 30.
Proverbs 30.
Yeah, 30.
Right. I'm sorry. I know we didn't win all of
Verse 4. I got it right here.
Come on, bring it out.
Proverbs 30 and 4.
Mhm.
Who have ascended up into heaven,
Mhm.
or descended,
Mhm.
who have girded the wind in his fist,
Right. Who had gathered the wind in his fist? Go ahead.
who have bound the waters in a garment,
Mhm.
who have established all the ends of the earth.
Mhm.
What is his name?
Well, who was it? Right. We know who it was. How about Shema Shai? Go ahead.
And what is his son's name?
It says, "What is his name?"
Mhm.
And what?
What is his son's name?
And what is his son's name? So that's those simple people who think that they won.
Mhm.
It says, "What is his name?" And what is his son's name?
Right. Two
Right.
different people.
And you got to know their names in order to make it through this, man.
Right.
Right. And that's why you got to seek Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, while it's too late, man.
Right.
Right. Read that again, Salakia. Go back to where. What is his name and what is his son's name?
What is his name?
And
what is his son's name?
Mm-hmm.
If thou canst tell.
If thou can't tell, right? Only the righteous are going to know what his name is. It's Yahweh, right? And his son's name is Yahweh Shai, man. Right? And that has to be revealed to you, man. Right? Because you still got a lot of people say, hey, well, we don't know. You know, we don't really know what his name is. You know what I'm saying? Well, how are you a friend of the Lord? You don't know his name. How you not know your friend's name?
Right.
You know, at the end of the day, man.
Right?
Not my Jesus.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, they were part of the body of Yahweh Shai. We're part of the body of Yahweh by Shemel Shai. How do we not know the name of our body?
Right.
Like, if we just part of some random body, like, are we part of the body of Allah or Buddha? Like, what's our God's name? What's our body's name?
And that's those sheep that will go and they'll follow anything.
Right.
They'll follow any voice that's over there, man. But we know that the elect is only going to follow Yahweh Shai voice.
And that's how you know everybody got a different God they following. Because everybody, if especially Israel, if we were on the same page, every Israel, yo, Shalom, man, Yahweh Shema Shai, everybody would say it.
Right.
And nobody has it.
Right.
That's why this truth is not for everybody. What if we say, hey, yo, you want to hear the word? And none of them will have the time. And then after you give them the time, after that, they not hitting you up with questions. This is why you see right here, right now, that Isaiah 55:6 is so plain. Because we right here.
Right.
And there's other men across this globe, right? And there's something that you said it goes back to the wicked living that YOLO life, right? This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, in the GNT, to smack you. It says, the wicked say, come on then, let us enjoy the good things of life and live in this world the way we did when we were young and free of care. Let's drink the most expensive wines and use the finest perfumes. Let's not miss a single flower in the springtime. Before the rose wither, let's pick them and wear them in our hair. Let's all join in and leave signs everywhere for our carefree revivery. Life owes us that much. A lot of the wicked think this world owes them a good fucking time.
And we were wicked.
Right.
We was living our lives, man, to the fullest, man.
Man,
Right? Couldn't say nothing, man. Hey, I was trying to do the sneakiest stuff that I could do, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, just don't get caught. Hey, listen, the Lord had to open my eyes, man, and
Uh-huh.
reveal it. And like we were saying too, you know, think about it. Think about when brothers first heard the name of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, hold on. God's name, he has a name. You know what I mean?
That
Like,
joint
just
grows.
think about how shocked and at awe you were, right? And then to say it out your mouth, man, right? And how it just kind of just flows out your mouth, man, right? Just so naturally, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got one? Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, this book of First Peter, chapter 4, starting at verse
That was a good
1. For as much then as the Mashiach has suffered us for us in the flesh, arm yourself likewise with the same mind, where he that hath suffered in the flesh hath ceased from sin,
Come
that he
on,
no
man.
longer shall live the rest of his time in the flesh, to the lust of men, to the will of Yahweh, but to the will of Yahweh. For the time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles, where we walked in lasciviousness, lust, excess of wine, revilings, banquetings, and abominable idolatries.
Right. Brothers walked in all types of craziness, man. We did all types of stuff before we came into this truth, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Hey, do we fall? Hell yeah, we do. We fall all the time, man. We get back up, man. Right? We get back up because we know we got a purpose. We got a mission that we got to do, man. And right now, that's to establish the coming of Yahweh Shem Yahshai in these last days, man. Right? And I want to be a part of that, man. Lord's will, man. You know what I'm saying? I pray these brothers with me want to be a part of that, right? To usher in the coming of Yahweh Shem Yahshai in these last days.
Right.
You know? And that's what we got to understand, man. We out here to magnify his name, right? And that gives me to this. This is 1 Chronicles chapter 17 and verse 24. It says, let it even be established that thy name may be magnified forever, saying, Yahweh Shem Yahshai, Yahweh of hosts is the most high of Israel, even the most high of Israel, and let the house of David thy servant be established before thee. Right? And that's what we're trying to do right now is establish, you know, and wake up the elect, man, because that the elect is that house of David, man. Right? That we're trying to get going and trying to get ready, man. And usher it in, man. And wake them up and wake them in, man.
Right. This. Oh.
Go ahead.
No, you had a preset? I got a preset.
No, I'm good. All right, you go ahead.
All right, okay, cool. Because he had said something, right? And even though I might, brothers might get another precept just to tag along. When you talk about the elect, I just had to go to this, man. This is Revelation chapter 7, verse 3. It says, I started at 2. It says, and I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God, and he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our God in their foreheads.
Right.
And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of Israel. Mm-hmm. Right? A lot of us have to ponder on the simple fact of getting being that elect, man. Right. Everybody, just like when you get a job, everybody wants that position. Right. Everybody coming to get that manager position. The Lord is telling them, don't hurt the earth. That's why these nukes is not happening. That's why race wars are not happening. Yeah. That's why you don't see a falling away out right now. Right. Because the Lord told them, hold on.
Until we seal those elect, man. It ain't nothing going on until my elect is sealed. Right. And that's what has to get established first. And that's what we coming out here to do, man. We're coming out here to establish, you know, those who the Most High has chosen from the beginning. How about my Shabbat? Right? So we know none of this stuff is going to pop off until, hey, the elect is sealed, man. Right? It's sealed in their hearts, man, which is their mind, man. Right? And that's that coming to the understanding. That's them seeking out Yahweh Shem Yahshai, man. Right. You know what I mean? You got a precept?
Yeah, I do. Book of Romans chapter 11, verse 7. What then Israel now obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have attained it, and the rest were blinded. So really, at the end of the day, all the elect of Yahweh Shem Shai can really understand and get this truth.
Right.
Walk in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. Only the elect can truly move in their motions.
Right.
And Lord will know that number, because what the elect be doing, they'll be preaching, they'll be teaching, they'll be prophesying, singing a new song of Yahweh Shem Shai, of the song of the Lamb.
And that's why this is so important too. This truth and this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and to get the true understanding, right? Because when you read Romans 11, right, you got some people talking about, man, it's interchangeable, right? You got some people talking about, it's talking about the other nations, man.
Right.
It's not talking about that, man. When you get that understanding, you get that wisdom, you understand that. Guess what? Hey, this is talking about Israel, man.
Right.
This is talking about you so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man.
Right.
This book is only for the so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and even at that, it's for the elect, man.
Right.
It's only for the elect. Only the elect is gonna understand this stuff, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
When you elect of Yahweh Shem Shai, because
Right.
you're the one who's been called, called and chosen.
Right.
You can be called, but you can't be chosen.
Right.
Could happen.
Right.
I got another precept. This is Ephesians chapter 4, verse 29 to 32, just to show this is to going off of, because I'm trying to hit every angle why brothers hitting precepts, because you were saying some good points that deals with the elect being sealed, and you was going into how we should live our lives, right? And there's many values the elect is going to try to apply on this side before Yahweh Shem Shai bring that wrath of destruction. So Ephesians chapter 4, verse 29, it says, let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers. And grieve not the Holy Spirit of God, whereby ye are sealed unto the day of redemption. The elect is sealed unto the day of redemption. Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and evil speaking be put away from you with all malice. And be ye kind one to another, tenderhearted, forgiving one another, even as God, your Hamashiach's sake, have forgiven you. The elect is going to be forgiving their brother 70 times 7. Right. And they're going to work on these righteous acts. Right. And they're going to speak. They're going to minister. Right. And they're going to speak to the hearers. Not to everybody. They're going to speak to the hearers, the ones that's going to hearken. Right. When he even tell you to speak in the midst of the nation, that don't mean everybody going to observe it. And then Esau just going to say, oh, you're the Israelites, let me bow down. No, that's not going to happen. When prophecy start of 8, more awakening will happen. But you have to teach in the midst for them tears. Them tears is you got to teach to the wheat, because they in the midst of tears. You know what I'm saying? And only the sheep is going to humble me, and they're going to yield their ears to the knowledge and understanding.
God, I got a precept real quick. This is First Chronicles chapter 16, and I'm going to start at verse 8. It says, give thanks unto Yahweh Shem Shai, call upon his name, make known his deeds among the people. Sing unto him, sing psalms unto him. Talk ye of all his wondrous works. Glory ye in his holy name. Let the heart of them rejoice that seek Yahweh Shem Shai. It says, seek Yahweh Shem Shai and his strength. Seek his face continually. It says, remember his marvelous works that he have done, his wonders and his judgments of his mouth, man. And that's what we got to continuously do, man. Right? Is continually to thank and praise Yahweh Shem Shai, man. You know what I'm saying? These last days, man.
Yeah, that's what we could do. Because only, again, that we should be doing. Preaching and teaching and prophesying. This is in 2 Timothy 4 and 2. Exhort, reprove, and edify with sound doctrine. With sound paraphrasing. I might as well get it. Because 2 Timothy 4, because 2 Timothy 4 and verse 2. Preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. Embody his ministry, embody his word, if we get comfort and build up the elect. Even the word edify means to draw out, so we're drawing out the spirit of the elect on them, so they can increase in it, so they can build.
And Salaki, it says in season, out of season, right? It says be instant in season and out of season. Hey, guess what? What do you think will happen if you take a season off, man? Right? Then other strange doctrines will come in and people will start to flock to that, man. That's why you got to continuously push this truth and this word, man, out, man, continually, man. Right? And, like I know we was talking about it, brothers, complaining, oh, we bringing out the same precepts. Hey, it's got to be Israel is
Continuous.
hard headed, so you got to continue to nail that in their head, man.
Mhm.
Right? So I'm tired of hearing Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Well, guess what? Now it's in your head now. You know what I'm saying? So we got to continually do that, man. You know what I'm saying?
It got to be repetition.
Right.
Now I got a precept.
It's
the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 12. Chapter 12, verse 38. It says, and teach them to the wise. Like I'm starting from verse 37. 2nd Ezra, chapter 12, verse 37. It says, therefore, write all these things that thou hast seen in the book and hide them at the same time, man.
Right.
You write all the things because this thing is like the brother was just saying. This truth is not for everybody.
Right.
Okay. This word, the true understanding is hidden.
The rest were blinded.
Right. The rest were blinded. It's only the elect can see this thing, man.
Right.
Only the elect can observe this thing and get true understanding. You know, verse 38, it says, and teach them to the wise of the people. To the wise of the people, that's who you teach it to. Okay? We're not drilling this down niggas' head no more, bro. You know, those days is over. You know, we're not about to keep drilling this word down a simple Negro's head, man.
Right.
All right, we teaching to the people who's gonna get it.
Right.
Okay, that's what it's about. Waking up the elect. It's verse 38. It says, and teach them to the wise of this people, whose heart thou knowest, may comprehend and keep these secrets. That's right, man. We teaching to the wise who we know that's gonna get it, and they're gonna comprehend it and do the word, man. All right. So all of this, you know, with the big mic and screaming at niggas across the street, those days is over, bro.
Right.
You know, the sheep shall hear the Lord's voice, man. That's what we out here for. Y'all got it.
Right.
So like it manifests every time we out.
Right.
Hey, people will cling. Those who hearken and who are of the Lord, hey, they're gonna cling to this word, man.
Right.
They're gonna come and hear word because they hear Yahweh Shai's voice at the end of the day, man.
And just to say the point, because he said drill. It's just like when you got a screw, you trying to drill it in, and the screw go this way instead of going to this actual direction. And that's how a lot of Jake is. You trying to screw it, you trying to put it in their head, that shit go this way. That's why you can't force a screw into a wall.
Because they got to pay attention.
Yeah.
So you got to pay attention, like you said, when you screwing something in, and you can't just be turning your head and doing something, and that screw be all sideways, man.
Right.
You got to drill it in precisely.
Right. And you don't want to just force it in there.
Right.
Because then it make the wood crack.
Right.
Or it won't connect to the other wall.
Right.
That's why you got to be gentle and you got to be right. Just like when Yarmayan was putting his door back on for us moving the couch. If he put the screw on wrong, it might go in another direction.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And then you got to rewind it again. And then, you know, sometimes you're trying to take it out the wall. The shit won't come out because you freaking did it wrong.
When you try to turn it too much.
Yeah.
Or you just turn it too much, then it strips. And now it won't even fit no more.
Yeah. And that's Israel, man.
Right.
Matthew chapter 11, verse 17. And say, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented. For John came neither eating nor drinking, and they say he was a devil. The Son of Man came eating and drinking, and they say, behold, a man gluttonous and a wine bibber.
You see that? So Israel always gonna have a damn excuse, man.
Right.
They gonna look at you like, they're gonna find something to talk about you.
If they did it to Yahweh Shai,
yeah, they did it
what
to
more
Yahweh.
us Negroes,
on,
you know, Hispanics and everybody else who's standing here,
those
man?
brothers got Yeezys on their feet teaching the Bible. It's just gonna be something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, they're cussing.
They're over there
Cussing. That's not of the Lord.
They got Nikes on. You know that's Illuminati.
Right. That check is wicked, man.
Right.
Ultimately, that's them resisting the Holy Spirit.
Right.
Yo, they going too deep, but don't even got the milk.
Right.
Y'all brothers worrying about Mason or these other nations, but when brothers start telling you different captivities, we wasn't in that captivity, then why is you bringing up a whole nother nation if you don't even agree that you was in these other captivities?
Right.
Jake, the Lord would have them deep in the wrong area.
Right.
That's why a lot of us was probably searching conspiracies. Guess what? We were in the wrong fucking area.
They stopped there, but the Lord uses that.
Yeah.
Open your mind
To let you see the wicked, man.
But you got Jake. They'll still keep harping on that shit. Man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Thinking that what about the Illuminati?
I got a preset real quick.
Who gives a damn about them, man?
Right.
We're serving the Lord up here, man.
Right.
The Most High God is in control of everything. So why would we care about the Illuminati or the Masons? We don't give a damn about that.
But he searched out our heart. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Even though we was looking, ultimately we was looking for that truth, man. And the Most High saw that in our heart and put it on our spirit, man, to give us that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man.
I got this precept. This is Colossians chapter 1, verse 10. That ye might walk worthy of Yahweh unto all pleasing, being faithful in every good work, and increasing in the knowledge of God. So even like when brothers talking about forcing it on people, you got to evaluate yourself if you forcing it on people. Because what if you not even worthy enough? You're not even forcing it into your own life. You know what I'm saying? And when you get in this ministry, it lets you know this whole ministry is a whole balance. The ministry is calm. And it's simple, like brothers always say, man, just go to the point, keep it simple. The ministry is not about arguing. If you don't get it, Amos 3:3, just walk the other way. The same way you came in the door, don't you know you could turn around and leave?
Right.
You know, and this is why this is only for the sheep. When you go to if somebody can get I'll get it. So, no, you good. St. John chapter 10, real quick. Oh, you got it? All right. Say you can start at verse 1.
Verse 1. Okay.
Yeah.
St. John chapter 10 and verse 1. It says, Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, he climbeth up some other way, the same as a thief and a robber.
Yo, that's how a lot of the men and women, they coming in other ways. They coming through the window. Shoot, they might come through the basement door. Everybody trying to come another way except for the way that you're supposed to, the front door, who is a Mashiach Yahweh.
Like the sign says, go through the front door.
Right.
But you got your mind made up that you're going to try to climb through the window. You're going to try to go through the basement or something. You know what I mean?
Hey, and that's all for the purpose of them seeking their own glory.
Yeah,
right.
Like they want their king and they want to eat it too.
Right.
You know, they want the kingdom and they want to exalt themselves.
And you know what that is?
Right.
That's a stubborn child who wants their way, right? And Yahweh is the father. Hey, and you know what? When a child is disobedient, they got to get punished, man.
Right.
They got to get punished because they're not following the rules of the house, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yo, and that goes into what he said. Like a lot of our people want to enjoy their captivity and enjoy the benefits of the kingdom.
Right.
You can't enjoy it so much. Like the video we had on the book. Do the Lord work before you have fun.
Right.
You can keep going a few more scriptures. Jeremiah.
This is St. John chapter 10 and verse 2. It says, But he that entereth in by the door is the shepherd of the sheep. It says, To him the porter openeth, and the sheep hear his voice. And he called his own sheep by name and letteth them out.
Yo,
that's exactly what Sam was just going to too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You was you was digging and other things, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the Lord searched your heart and found
Right.
you, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even though we know that spirit in you was chosen from the beginning, the Lord searched you and found you out. It's okay, brother. It's time for you to start waking up. You know what I'm saying? It's time for you to start seeking.
Precept real quick.
And he said, when he said he called you by name, he mean Hebrew Israelites.
Yeah.
Your tribe, your nation. That's how he called you.
This is that's the spirit that you just said that, bro. That he called you by name. He know you already.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're Samuel from the tribe of Judah. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna find you in Buffalo, New York. You're gonna move from Oakland, California, from Buffalo, New York.
And that's all he really did.
Wake you up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
To have you in a whole nother city.
I'm gonna transfer you from this captivity state to the next captivity state.
That's great.
Salakia, this is Salakia real quick because I want to stay on point with what you said.
Oh,
This
man.
is First Samuel chapter 3 and verse 4. It says that Yahweh Shema Shai called Samuel and he answered, "Here am I." You know what I'm saying? I mean, just plain and simple, man. You know what I'm saying? The Most High called Samuel, hey, and he answered and said, "Here am I." You know what I'm saying?
That's beautiful.
I was like, yo,
that went right.
It's right on there. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yo, and Salaki, yo, and that goes for the elect, man. The Lord, yo, and that goes back to when we was talking about the conspiracy and Masons. Anytime Israel trying to go deep, your spirit was always trying to get to the meat of the scriptures. But your flesh, that goes into Romans chapter 7. When you're human nature, you want to do the things that you don't want to do.
Right.
And that's why you keep going everywhere else. The Lord taking you to every other door, seeing, because he's searching your heart, like you say, just to see, I wonder if he gonna put that same effort on me.
Right.
And this is way deeper than the Masons, because this is a whole mystery.
Right.
You know
This is verse 11. It says, "And Yahweh Shema Shai said unto Samuel, Behold, I will do a thing in Israel at which both the ears of everyone that hear it shall tingle. And that's what was happening to our eyes, man. Hey, our ears was tingling when we heard, man. Well, hold on, Yahweh shine? Hold on, what? You know what I'm saying? Hey, we couldn't get enough of it, man. Hey, put it in my ear again, man. You know how you hear a nice beat?
Yeah.
You know, you be like, oh snap, you know that thing start ringing. Hey, this is how these scriptures are. You know what I'm saying?
That shit hit your ear. That shit hit your spirit. You was like,
right.
Your spirit, man.
The scriptures, slightly, bro.
You got it.
The scriptures describe it as a song in Revelation 14th chapter.
Right.
Yo, as soon as you said it, it was good in my ear.
You know,
I don't know if you ever seen The Wiz.
You know, you hear your favorite song. You like, oh, I hear that.
Yo, you know the movie The Wiz.
Yeah, The Wiz.
Yeah, when he said slide some, because as soon as she put the oil, he was like, ooh. And guess what? The oil is the same thing as you putting the oil in your lamp. The oil is that wisdom, man. And if you ain't putting wisdom in you, that's your gas. Your body is a car through the spirit. If you was to look at it, wisdom is your gas. If you don't feel it, guess what? You are empty. You know your car say E. But this is how you know your spirit is telling you, yo, you falling off, drift back. Yeah,
that oil. Hey, got your spirit inside, man. You know, you damn on one leg and shit, but guess what? Your spirit inside, man, is flexible, bro. That's like,
right.
Yo, I'm eating this thing.
And then when brothers lead his ministry, it's like they don't want to use gas, now they want to go electric. So now brothers is not moving off gas no more. They're not moving off of that oil that the Lord, and that's why they start losing precepts. They start losing them up. You know what? I don't got the spirit to go out, but how about Shimei Awashai?
Because you're being charged by something else then.
Right.
Being charged by something else, man. You know what I'm saying?
The Babylon Jews.
Right. And you got to plug into a whole different thing.
Right. It's a whole different system.
Different thing to even move.
Yeah, listen. Yeah. So and then you had the oil before, so now it's even worse on you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ooh, so now you just all over the
You went from gas to electric. How your shit gonna work, man?
Right.
How your shit even gonna perform? You know?
All over
you see the people. I seen people with their Teslas. You know, go up to the damn gas station and try to put the pump inside, man. You know what I'm saying? Just not knowing, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, and the Father sent forth the Holy Spirit from on high in the name of Yahushua.
Right.
You know, so you gotta go through Yahushua.
Right.
That's a fact.
You can't deal with the Holy Spirit
without Yahushua.
Right.
God appreciate it. The book of Habakkuk 1, verse 5. Behold ye among the heathen, and regard and wonder marvelously, while work in your days which ye shall not believe, though it will be told you. No, so hey, this word of Yahweh Shemel can't be believed. No, people wonder like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean this nation of Israel waking up? What do you mean we're the Israelites? They're shocked, they're astonished, they're surprised when they see this shit. No, but hey, this is the truth, man.
Just like how this Bible was sitting on people's table, man, for many years, man, collecting dust. Didn't know that this was the greatest book ever. You know what I'm saying? You know, how many times can you read this? I mean, I'm talking about brothers read it every day, all day long, man. You know what I'm saying? What other book does somebody read like that, man?
Right. And then when you got the script, then when you actually hear the scriptures in truth, it's too deep, and people don't want the truth because they so used to falsehood and feebles. The feebles became true, and then now we got to do all this. Damn, guess what? All of this shit just happened, and everybody about to have a beautiful summer, and nobody paying attention to the leaks. Nobody paying attention to the food crisis. They said the FDA approved of computerized meat, and they're trying to put it in the stores.
Remember, they just blew up 18,000 cows, man.
Right.
They blew up 18,000 cows.
Right.
And then they try to say, oh, it was because they farted, bro. I read the article. It was because of gas. They had gas, and the methane exploded the building. Come on, man. Like, tell us anything. You know what I'm saying? Right. Right. That's Esau's gas. You know what I mean?
Right.
For real.
Lies and deception, baby.
Right.
Right.
Works like a charm.
I got
You reading on?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I got another precept, but
go ahead.
This is the book of Matthew 25.
I got another
and
after him.
starting verse 1, talking about the gas. Matthew 25:1. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened to 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom, which is Yahushua. And 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish. They that were foolish took their lamps, and took no oil with them.
And Salaki, these are people who know this truth, man.
Right.
These are people who know this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
Right.
Go ahead.
But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. You know, and that's the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai, because the spirit is represented by the oil.
Right.
You know, being anointed by the oil is being anointed by the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai.
Right.
You know?
Because Salaki, you got those people, you know, you can't tell me nothing. I know the word. I know this. I know that. Hey, that's why, you know, like even back then, hey, your house was that stumbling block for those people who were trying to keep the law and do the law. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, that's what that is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man. Oh, that's it. Oh, to go on the elect too. The elect is going to use they spiritual sword. You know, in order to be that elect, you got to be using your spiritual sword. This is Ephesians chapter 6, verse 17. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the spirit, which is the word of God. No man can really say he's serving the Lord and, hey, bro, I'm taking a break. Show me when Jeremiah or Ezra, oh, I'm about to take a break. A dream come on to you the day you say you take a break. Oh, Lord, I don't think I'm going to go tell Israel. Every time a man had the Lord inquired you, he gave you a message to go tell Israel, what man is going to say, you know what, I ain't going to tell Israel. Forget it. You know what I'm saying? The real men of the Lord, that the Lord working with, they're going to always be using a sword, man.
Right.
If you don't use it, that shit going to be dull, and it's not going to even cut paper.
Right. And you're gonna be conflicted, man. You're gonna be tossing and turning.
Yeah.
Right? Because that word is going to be trying to get out, like in Jeremiah. Like it's going to be like a fire trying to come out your mouth, man. And you trying to shut that stuff up, and you're going to be restless, man, until you get that word out, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you should read that. What you read? Ephesians 6 and what, 12?
No, Ephesians 6 and 17.
You started read verse 12. That's
All right.
That's gonna really.
I got you.
Against the
No, I got
Christians.
you. Got you.
Yeah.
Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not
11. So like 11.
11. Okay, I got you. Verse 11. It says, "Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil."
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
The wild, because the
Yeah,
wiles
the
of the devil, man, is crazy, man.
Them
Think
traps.
about all the wicked stuff that he's contracting right now, man.
Uh-huh.
I'm seeing some of these movies, man. I saw a trailer to a movie, and the dude they was getting ready to torture the dude. They came with a suitcase, that thing, all types of scissors, knives, and other stuff. And they was like, "Yeah, you're gonna tell us what you want to hear, man." And it was another Esau. Hey, but Esau, you know, he hardcore too. He was like, "Yeah, you know what? Basically, you can kiss my butt." You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you nothing. Hey, and then they got that stuff ready for him. You know what I'm saying? This is the stuff you gotta imagine, man, and the wickedness in his heart, man.
Yo, it is crazy that you saying that. This is even more, right? You saying you seen a commercial. This is a TV show now. Transgender stripped naked in front of children on public TV to normalize sex change surgeries. And this is in the news.
But you know what? It's got to be played out, right?
Yeah.
Because this Revelation 11 and 8, man. This is spiritually Sodom and Egypt, man.
Uh-huh.
So that's why this stuff has to continue to get pushed, man. And those who are wise have that understanding. And now we know it. We see it.
That's the reason why we see all these things,
right?
All these left-hand vibrations,
right.
And you know, going back to the wiles of the devil, Brother Gabar posted an image in the chat about the media, how majority of the media outlets are controlled by the
small hats.
Yep. And the alphabets.
You know, and that's a big part of the wiles of the devil.
Yeah,
right.
And that shows that's a whole agenda. Me and you can't go between them two individuals, right? So to continue, verse 12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. You're not only battling with the actual flesh of men in high places, the spirit that's within them.
The wickedness. Man.
You know what I'm saying?
That top left hand wickedness.
And every man has to know you are at war in the spirit.
Right.
If you walk out your house and you just think it's a normal day, every day you come out, you are a target. You know, like when somebody got a scope, you don't know the red beam is on you.
Right.
Man, the enemy got a beam on you. And as soon as the enemy know you stress, Matthew 12, it's going to come with 7 more seducers. Oh, hey, he's empty. He's stressing. Let's get him. And now your lust coming back. Your laziness coming back. Yo, and that's why brothers fell out.
But
A spirit hit them. A spirit hit them on laziness, a boasting, pride. That's all a spirit, man.
Right. But that's why we was talking about, was that Proverbs 18:10? Yahweh his name is a strong tower, man. And the righteous are going to run to it. So when you step out, hey, when that red beam, the Most High going to have that red beam taken off of you and put on somebody else, man.
Right.
You know, that target is going to be taken off of you. Because you put him as your strength and as your armor, man. You know what I'm saying?
And another thing as well, and you don't go to the Lord can make it even worse for you.
Right.
Like, if you go to Him, make it less. It may make it less. It may get like you get out of it. Make the righteous shall be delivered, as Scripture says.
Right.
But no, you try to forsake the Lord and say, I gotta figure this out on my own. The Lord make it even worse.
Right.
No one make the situation damn near impossible to get out of.
Right.
Unless you go to Him.
So verse 13, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand the evil day, and having done all to stand. It didn't say half, it didn't say a little bit, it said all the armor of God. In order to go against this world, you need the whole armor. You know what I'm saying? And that's like a football player. Show me a football player that only put thigh pads on. Fuck it. Let's forget the shoulder pads and not the helmet.
Right.
Let me not get the cleats. Let's just wear Jordans or Nikes. You ain't gonna make it because guess what? You're not prepared for the turf. You're not ready to get hit by Ray Lewis.
You ain't gonna make it a whole season.
What? You ain't gonna make it the first week. You're gonna get injured the first week.
And you don't even believe.
Right.
That's like you say, like it's like somebody who you on a football field, you ain't got no. Hey man, you just like, please don't give me the ball, man. I don't even want it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do. You ain't got the faith, man. You know what I'm saying? And then you got other brothers. Hey man, hey, I'm gonna be like Barry Sanders in this mug, man. I'm gonna be dipping and dodging on that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
I got just a few more.
Gotta have that armor.
Right.
It's right. It says, stand therefore, having your loins girt about with the truth, and having on the breastplate of
With the
righteousness.
Not the half-ass truth, not
Right.
partial of the truth, with the truth, man.
Right. Yo,
That's
and
true
that
wisdom,
goes and
knowledge,
show
understanding.
you it's not partial truth out here.
Right.
It's 100%.
But that
Not
goes
true.
back to that lamp. That lamp, you gotta have that oil.
Right.
With the lamp. You just can't have a lamp,
Right.
right? Otherwise, it's just a souvenir. It's just there.
Right.
You gotta actually have it where it can actually do something, where you can be able to see right through this spiritual darkness, man.
Uh-huh.
You gotta actually have a light that can shine and be like, oh nope, danger's over that way. Let's go this way. You know what I'm saying?
And that expound on the verse that we brought out the beginning, Isaiah 55 verse 6. When you go to 7, the Lord ways is not our ways, and the way He think is not the way we think. And how heaven is, that's how high His ways is. So that's why everything we brought out is so spiritual. Only a sheep is going. It's so many people. Oh man, I get the scriptures, but in my family I was a black sheep. The Lord don't tell you if you a black sheep, a spotted sheep, a white sheep. You still an Israelite. You remember when who was it, Jacob, when he was getting Rachel and Rebecca, he told him, he said the spotted sheep, and then these sheep we gonna divide it, so those is your sheep. Ain't they still sheep?
Yeah, he gave Jacob spotted.
They're still sheep. It don't
But
matter
look,
if you
the Lord-
spotted,
But the Lord blessed them.
right?
'Cause then it became more spotted and speckled than it was the regular ones. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So to close it, it says, "In your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace, above all taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the
shield-
wicked.
Now hold on, Salakia. Read that part again. Go back to that.
Above all, taking the shield of faith."
What is a shield?
Is that
Right?
buckler?
Is that thing that it protects you. So
Uh-huh.
when stuff is happening, right, you got that faith, man. That's
Uh-huh.
gonna be able to block all that wickedness and that trouble, right? That beam, like we was talking about.
Uh-huh.
You got that beam head on you. Hey, you got that faith. You got that shield of righteousness, man, that you holding up.
Jesus
Ain't never be able to
Christ.
penetrate you. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus Christ. Remember how he said it? The shield. It said, "Wherewith ye shall be able to quench the fiery darts of the devil,
Fiery darts. Yep.
and take the helmet of salvation, the sword of the Spirit,
Right.
which is the word of God."
So once you block it, then you got that sword to even just
Right.
chop that
Think-
stuff up. You know what I mean? That's crazy, man.
Right.
God, please. Psalms 20, Psalm 23. The whole. You mind if I read the whole thing?
Go ahead.
Psalm 23, start verse 1. Yahweh is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. And then what happens when you rely on Yahweh Shah when you have the armor? No, you're not going to want. You're going to be in peace.
Right.
No, you got to be by the still water to be calm.
Right.
The Lord has supplied you with all the things you need.
Yo, even when you go to 2nd Esdras, the 13th chapter, verse 40, how they get here? They got here by still waters. The Lord calmed it down.
Yeah, he calmed the water so they can
Right.
get over it.
Right. Go ahead, Asher.
He restored my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. No, so he restored his soul.
He leadeth him though. He guides us, right?
Right.
Right.
Because you sought him, and now he's showing you the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death,
Mm-hmm.
I will fear no evil, for thou art with me.
That's right.
Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me.
Mhm.
You know, so hey, by the word of Yahweh Shai, we get guided, we get comforted, we get relieved.
Right.
You know, by the Spirit, you
Right.
know,
Right.
be able to endure the afflictions we go through day by
Right.
day. You know,
The
by
fiery darts of the wicked.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yo, when he said the valley of death, you got to think of the valley of dry bones. You get too consumed, you're gonna be that same one in that valley, consumed and dead.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this valley is everything we see on the west side, downtown, the east side, and that's
Exactly.
where it goes. You got to always have your armor on because you never know. Jake can get out the spirit and want to buck up on you.
Right.
You can have Esau that want to fight or something, man.
Right.
That's why That's why even when you got the unicorn on, we're in this truth. That's why we can't let nobody cross the line or let nobody. That's why when the scriptures be hitting you, even when you teach it, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nobody to cross the line, and you don't want that to come because then the edification is taken away, and that's where it goes. You know what, man? I'm about to ignore you, man.
Right.
You got to give somebody the other cheek because then it takes away from the edification.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't keep feeding giving your pearls to swine.
Right.
And you could tell off of their actions, man. That just smacked me smacked me, man.
Right.
Man. Go ahead, Asher. I'm sorry.
It's good.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, fear no evil. So, but thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me.
Uh-huh.
Thou
That
preparest
correction,
Okay.
right? That correction that I give you, right? According to what is that, Hebrews 12, right? That chastening that the Most High gives you, it says it does what?
they comfort me.
Uh-huh.
Thou preparest a table before me
Mm-hmm.
in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil,
Mm-hmm.
my cup runneth over. You know,
Mhm.
and also when the etymology of the word table is the word bank. You know, so we got a spiritual bank building up.
Uh-huh.
You know, and when the time to cash out on that spiritual bank, if you get all the riches, all the wealth, gold, silver,
Right.
physical things.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
No,
And even if you look on the deep level, if you got the table prepared, that means the whole ministry is right in front of you. You just have to be able to yield. Like, let alone if we have a captain, which I would say Yarmai, we would yield to how the order is and how we gonna run a camp. Because the Lord made the table, and it's in the scriptures how you supposed to move. None of us can have a grudge towards a brother. We can't hate our brother because then you a murderer. The table is plain. I got the stuffing. I got the green shit. If you want some Spanish rice, I got the jerk chicken. You know what I'm saying? I got Kool-Aid. I got some wine. You know, I got some hot liquor if you want. Shoot, I got some dessert on the side. The table is already set, man. And same way, and then in another way too, right?
That's fire.
But you gotta do it.
Read that verse about the table.
But you gotta do it accordingly, right?
Right.
'Cause that's why you can get chastised. You
Right.
can't just stick your hand out and grab a biscuit, man.
Right.
It's not time yet, man.
Right.
It's not time yet.
Let
You know what
alone
I'm saying?
your breakfast,
No.
lunch, and dinner. You can't call breakfast dinner, and you
Right.
can't call lunch breakfast.
Right.
Ah.
Reached in at the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
time I was shot.
At the same time.
Damn.
Hey, that showed it right there. Man.
Right.
That's how you
When
know
you
kind of
that's what I'm
spirit
saying. When
you
you
got.
read these scripts, man, it's just
When you read the scriptures, it's like
You got it.
one thing that I noticed, it's a lot of stuff that's likened to.
Right.
You
Yeah.
can compare. You know what I mean? That's
Right.
what
It's like a precept to a light to something that actually happened.
that's the
Right.
spirit. That's what I was trying to get out, but I couldn't even get it out. You got
That's
it.
the spirit.
All right.
Oh, yeah, but you know.
Oh, you better-
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead,
Asher.
keep going.
thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Thou anointest my head with oil, my
Yeah,
cup runneth over.
Shalom, David on the scene.
And
Brother David. The
And,
wide.
and
Go ahead,
So like,
go ahead,
keep
Asher.
going.
We bring that out again.
Yeah, bring out again from that same verse, bro.
and thou preparest a table before me
Mhm.
in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. And that cup represents your lot, your
Mhm.
portion.
Mhm.
It's running over.
In the presence of our enemies, man.
Right.
Right.
Come on, man. That's what that's what you actually see right now. You're
Right.
looking at what you just read right now.
Right. And that gotta be even more than Jacob Trouble.
Right.
When
Oh,
Jacob
yeah.
when Jacob Trouble hits, we're gonna be damn we're gonna be looking normal, we're gonna be looking the result because people gonna be following us. People gonna look at us, we gonna give us things like food, water, we're gonna be we're gonna be good.
Right.
Right. Our faith is all. Our faith is all we're gonna need, man.
Right.
You know?
Right.
You gonna have that, and I pray to have that kind of faith too, honestly, because you know when shit hit the fan, your natural self.
Right.
You never know what your natural self will do. That's why you
Right.
gotta keep your spirit in a certain place
Right.
in order for it to, control
Bloom.
that
Right.
that wickedness that
Yeah,
your flesh
that-
might do.
that's-
You know what I'm saying?
And that's why you got to seek them early, because if you don't know how, and you're gonna go off like you said when it's time, your
Yeah.
flesh gonna kick in, and you're gonna be next to you kicking in somebody's goddamn door, trying to
Right.
get the
Yeah,
last piece of
that's
bread. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
You kicking Jake's door in next door.
Right.
That's a whole Jake.
Right,
You
right,
kick his
right.
door in a sin.
Right.
Sin against the Lord because you hungry. 'cause you
Right.
ain't-
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just,
And the scriptures say that the mind is desperately wicked above all things.
yeah.
Right.
Right.
So in order for you to control your mind from being desperately wicked and consuming you, you got to continue to do this work.
Right.
You know, like when you go into the book of James, the 2nd chapter, 14 verse on down, it speaks about how faith works is dead.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, you gotta your works gotta be manifested.
Because
Right.
you got to continually do it.
Right.
Yeah.
If you're not doing it, it's like a reflex.
Right.
So if you don't train your reflex, then you lose it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Become spiritually weak.
Right.
It's crazy how it said your cup overfloweth, and that's dealing with the blessings and all of that. And then when you see the other nations, they have a golden cup which overflow with the fornication. Let alone we do the way your life is playing, the things that's gonna happen, the bad things, that's all in the cup too, man. And a lot of us is drinking it. That's why niggas not selling drugs, because you devoured that time. It's over. You're not selling drugs no more. But you drunk that motherfucker cup.
Right. Salaki, that's a good point that the brother was saying, man. That works without faith, man. You know what I mean? Because you got Christians, right?
Actually, God
Christianity. Yeah, kind of. I just want to break, but with Christianity, right? That's all they have, but they don't have no works. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. So then, guess what? When you don't have that works, how is your faith? Your faith, when it gets tested, you're gonna fold, man, because you don't have that, man.
because in the time of trouble, what's going to happen is your conscience is, and the scriptures talk about this. Your conscience is going to bear.
Yeah, back up just
bear
a little.
witness to yourself.
Yeah, man. Back up just a little, so I can get y'all and all that.
Your conscience is going to bear witness to what you actually did.
Yeah.
And it's going to weigh on you.
Right.
Okay, this is the book of James, the 2nd chapter. I'm going to fast forward down to the 14th verse. It reads, "What doth it profit, my brethren, though a man say he have faith and have not works, and faith save him? If a brother or sister be," well, really that was the point,
Right.
So, okay, there's more. 15, verse 15. "If a brother or sister be naked and destitute of daily food, and one of you say unto them, Depart in peace, be ye warm and filled. Notwithstanding, ye give them not those things which are needful to the body. What doth it profit? Even so faith, if it hath not works, it is dead, being alone."
Yo, what was that naked part again?
Let's read it again. Verse 16. And there's actually more too. Verse 16. "And one of you say unto them, Depart." Let me read verse 15. "If a brother or sister be naked and destitute of daily food."
Yo, that naked part, it made me think. Without wisdom, you naked. Without the knowledge and the doctrine of Yahweh, you are naked.
Like Adam and Eve, they was
Yeah.
that's the
Garment,
other, right,
spiritual garment,
Car. Yeah, car.
being made clean.
Yeah, right. Now that's why I had to think about it. I'm like, wait, hold on, man.
Remember they had to sow leaves.
Yeah.
They had to sow
That's that-
leaves to kind of
oh,
cover themselves
wait,
when they was in the garden.
Wait, hold on,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
Before you keep going on that, bro, because you
They had
said
to
clean
piece
that
together a
garment.
Yo, but listen, hold on. I got more to add. Holy Spirit.
Wait,
That's
is
why
it-
the brother brought out Adam and Eve. They was naked. They was naked, meaning not physically naked,
Right.
Right.
but mentally naked.
Right.
Yeah.
They was in shame.
Right.
Right.
So when the time, their conscience, their
Yeah.
witness
Right.
against them.
Right.
And that's why in the time of trouble, those who came across this truth and didn't walk accordingly, their conscience is going to bear witness unto it.
Right. And
But
it's,
it's like right, and it was saying that they had sewn like little pieces together. So that means you had to get a little shit from here, a little shit from here, to kind of cover your little mental thing, man. And it's not good enough. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At the end of the
like
day,
a damn bandit.
you know what I'm saying?
This just to go off that little point. This is Daniel chapter 12, verse 10. "Many shall be purified and made white and tried." The elect is gonna be tried. You know what I'm saying? Every day you try, but the elect, the real men, They're gonna always keep cleaning their damn garment.
Right.
Right? It says, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. This is why even when we dealing with a brother question and then you answer him, oh, hey, yeah, you said it, but I don't agree with it. And you could constantly keep bringing out the same point and they not getting it because the wicked is not going to understand these ministries. That's why everybody not a sheep. A lot of Israelites is some fucking wolves in some sheep clothing. As soon as they open up their mouth, oh yeah, we know you a werewolf. You gonna blow the damn house down. You know what I'm saying? Not all Israel is sheep, man. A lot of them is wolves, the raven wolves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You can tell them by the fruits, as in Matthew 7. You shall know them by their fruits.
Right.
But you see them by their doctrine, or by their actions, literally.
Right.
Whether damn marching, screaming, doing all these things are unnecessary gimmicks.
Right.
And folly things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Continuing on at verse James, the 2nd chapter, the 17th verse. Even so, faith, if it have not works, is dead, being alone. Verse 18. Yeah, a man may say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works.
Because if you believe, you're gonna do the works.
Right.
But if you really don't believe, then how you gonna do nothing at all anyway? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you just claim you got faith, you really don't, because you ain't doing the work.
Right. You're not doing the work.
Because faith is an action, just like
Right.
love is. People really be looking at faith like it's like some Harry Potter stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Faith is really an action. Just to even believe, that is an action.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To meditate on something, that is an action.
Right.
To be a better husband is an action.
Right.
A man can't love like a woman because she is a nourisher. A man, we love by what? Providing spiritually, mentally, physically, and financially. That's how we love. If I don't protect you when somebody break in, then you know I don't love you. And you know a lot of us have some thotties. Man, go ahead and do what you want. We let our women dress any type of way. We didn't love them. But let alone when you start protecting a woman, that's love. A man don't love off of nourishing emotions and feelings. That's why the hopeful elect is going to be stern in the ministry. They're going to be studious in some type of way. Studious in the Hebrew, studious in praying, studious in probably fasting, and probably studious when it comes to studying and doing lessons, man. The elect is continuous. They're continuous in the ministry. Yes, they slip, but you get your ass back up. You know what I'm saying?
This is going back to what the brother was saying about the garment, right? And you know, us going through the trials and tribulations on the side, it's going to eventually get, it's going to eventually be a war for that, man. And by the time you actually get to the end, it should be white, you know, with your stains off of it. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 2 and verse 47. It says, so he answered and said unto me, it is the Son of God, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them.
You start at I'm
going back up. It says, then began I greatly to command them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. And why I was saying them stains, because you still stood stiffly and dealt with the trials and tribulations. Right. Okay, and that's what's gonna make your garment white in the end. All right, you ain't just you catch one damn stain on your you can't get one stain off your garment and you stop. You just let the damn garment just tear off. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna make it like that.
You can't clean it by yourself.
You can't clean it by yourself. You gotta just continue to work at it.
Right.
Continue to go. All right. Verse 40, 2nd Esdras 2 and 40. It says, take thy number, O Zion, and shut up those of thine that are clothed in white. You see that? So those that's gonna be shut up are gonna be clothed in white. It says, which have fulfilled the law of the Lord. You know, and at the end of the day, those with that's clothed in white were preordained.
Work the works.
Right. They were preordained from the beginning. They're gonna be shut up in white. They're gonna have no stains on their garments at all. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, Ecclesiastes 9-8, real quick, for Asher. Ecclesiastes 9-8. Let thy garment be always white, and let thy head lack no ointment.
That's right.
You should never lack when it comes to wisdom. What they say in the world, oh, I caught you lacking. But guess what? Israel, we've been caught you lacking. You ain't got no damn wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Like the one sister, she said in this video, she was going back and forth. I said, show scripture. She said, guess what? I'm going back and forth with you. And I bet you you're not even in my tax bracket. I said, oh yeah? I said, guess what? We're slaves, so we are in the same tax bracket.
Right.
It don't matter how much money you got. We still in the same tax bracket.
Right.
Who on your money?
See, Eve just so gone off of money.
That gold digger
Ain't
spirit.
she in the truth or not? She in the truth or ain't she?
Huh?
She was in the truth, was she?
Yeah, no, she in some shabba dabba hoo hoo,
Oh yeah.
and then on Facebook trying to say no.
Eve think just because she living deliciously on the side, that's gonna take her some damn way.
Yeah.
They ain't got a man for protection.
What's gonna happen when that
More than likely.
CBDC kick off? Huh?
Big
What's
reset.
gonna happen when that CBDC kick off?
Reset.
And your stupid ass ain't got nothing there.
The bank took all your money. Now
Like
what?
your brother was arguing with to protect your ass. You know?
Looking
Bring it up.
what you get.
That's gonna be a bad day for
Yeah.
Yo, verse 1 Samuel chapter 16, verse 7. But the Lord said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance or on his height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth, for man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart. Which
That's right. That's right.
Right.
Woo, that's a fact. The
Right.
Lord looking on the heart. That's a fact, bro. You know, they catch you out there who your friend is up, brother.
I got a precept after you, Asher, real quick. I mean, after you, Asher.
Feel me? We used to do that too, man.
Yeah.
Like, we know you ain't got no friends on, man.
The book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 4, starting verse 4. Thou hast a few names, even in Sardis, which have not defiled their garments, and they walk with me in white, when they are worthy. You know? And reading on, he that overcometh the same shall be clothed in white raiment. And I will not blot out his name out of the book of life, but I'll confess his name before my Father and before his angels. You know, so hey, you gotta be of those who overcome. If you overcome, you can be clothed in white raiment
Right.
or white garment. You
That's
know?
right.
And even written in the book of life.
That's good.
Yo,
That's
yo.
a good one. I should have read this one right here where it say, I ain't gotta read it, but in the second chapter where Yahweh put the crowns on their head, those that stood so stiffly, you know. So that's what we're really working for, man. That crown we're gonna be able to do some shit with that crown on, bro.
Yo,
That shit gonna activate our body on some. You know what I'm saying? We gonna
just to attack that one point, because you said something about the woman, it made me think when I was talking to Sam about Michelle, when David was dancing for the Lord, and she got disgusted.
Yeah.
So this is
go ahead.
2 Samuel chapter 6, and I just go to verse 20. You know what I'm saying? Get to the point. It says, then David returned to bless his household, and Michelle, the daughter of Saul, came out to meet David and said, how glorious was the king of Israel today, who uncovered himself today in the eyes of the handmaids of his servants, as one of the vain fellows shameless uncovered himself.
You see that? Hold on, real quick. Let me make a point before you keep going. Now, why you think she was talking to the king like this?
Because they so strong.
Why? Why you think she was talking to the king like this? Because she was a daughter of a king, so she thinks she can just talk to another king like she just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she was spoiled brat. She thought she had some type of say so because her father was the king.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead.
It said, and David said unto Michelle, it was before Yahweh which chose me before thy father, and before thy father, and before all his household, to appoint me ruler over the people of Yahweh,
down, man.
over Israel. Therefore will I play before Yahweh. And
keep going on that too.
Yo,
say something.
And that through the spirit, like for his position, he belittled her.
Yeah, he did.
But he did it in that's scriptures.
I don't give a
You know what I'm saying?
What you talking about right now?
Listen, the Lord, he said, hey, the Lord, man, you know, he made you king right before your father. What are you talking about?
But you say that same way, bro. Then verse 22, it says, and I will yet be more veiled than thus.
He said, listen, I'm gonna do it again.
Right.
Listen, he said, listen, when next time the Lord give me the spirit, I'm gonna do it again.
I'm gonna
go even more.
Right.
I'm gonna go even more harder.
And I will yet be more veiled than thus, and will be base in my own sight, and of the maid servants which thou hast spoken of them shall I then shall I be had in honor.
See, he
Man, they gonna honor me.
Yeah,
So
right.
then watch. If y'all know, remember Hannah. Hannah, she couldn't give children, but she
Right.
started fasting, calling the name of the Lord. This is what the Lord did to her. Oh, you gonna talk to my anointed?
Right.
Therefore, Michelle, the daughter of Saul, had no child until the day of her death.
Guess what? To me, you know what that's saying? He ain't even smash her again after that.
Closed her damn womb.
You ain't even go into your ass again. You ain't got to. He the king.
Look at her like this. Every
said,
time you walk
I got-
past,
I got
just
other
look
ones.
at her and then
Who
walk
you?
and just
Right.
walk
You know what I'm
away.
saying?
That's the same concept with the Lord did to Miriam.
Yeah.
You know, when you get rid of
God.
leprosy and
God.
then they put her out of the
God.
congregation.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yo.
the Lord caused her not to have get pregnant. Hey, and that's how you know it was a beautiful thing to have children back then. Like they really respected it.
Right.
Nowadays it's like a sorrow when our sisters get pregnant. They be like,
Gotta go to the
Yo,
clinic.
yo, another thing too, if you look in the beginning, she was happy to be with David.
Right.
And then when Saul started feeling some way towards David, he gave it to another man. And you know, in sex, you get another spirit in you.
Yeah.
So she started having that same spirit of her father and the nigga she lay with. And then when David got her, all that spirit came out. Because guess what? Saul spirit in the dude that they did not like David. And that shit showed off of her actions, man. And look, and that's another thing. Say, imagine this. What man trying to make love and you pissed him off?
Yeah, it's not happening. It's over.
Boy want to be, oh man, you look good. But you telling me, man, I'm about to do you dirty because you was talking back. Man, back then, it was an enjoyment
Right.
to lay with you. And if you didn't act right, man, he put you to the side.
I'm the king. I ain't gotta lay with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm the king.
I'll get 15 more bitches.
Listen, I'm the king. Right. You see what I'm saying? I'm the king. I don't have to lay with you, bro.
Yo,
I just ain't the word.
And you know the house is big enough. Hey, you just go in your room.
I probably ain't gonna see you for like 2
I'm
weeks.
just gonna keep going and doing what I gotta do. Man. You know what I'm saying?
What happened with King Solomon? King Solomon's son. Remember when his son smashed his stepdaughter?
Yep.
Remember when he forced himself on top of his stepdaughter and he went into her and shit?
Uh-huh.
You know, and the brother killed him. The brother giant murdered him. Right. And then Solomon I guess he ran away. The son got killed.
Yeah.
Ran away for like how many years? Like 30 years or some shit. It was a long ass time, bro.
I
Right.
forgot.
Then Solomon let him back in the house, right? After all this time, then he still ain't seen him before. He still ain't seen his son for 5 years. He brought his son back to the castle, and his son was at the castle for 5 years, and he still hasn't seen him. That's how big it was. So you can cash your woman on. I ain't gotta see you for about 3, 4, 5, 6 months.
Right.
Yo, you popped up out of
Right.
And you ain't gotta you had to put her away. You just say you didn't have to see her no more.
And after you just said that show you how our nation, how the men is not they don't have that power no more.
Right.
They're broken down like a damn blunt where you trying to put weed in, because now the women can do all whatever the fuck they want. But if it was back in the day, a woman would yield to that authority, and yeah, she'd walk away talking, but that woman would shut up and stay in her place. Now you can't be that way. It's hard.
That's part of the curse. Some scriptures say
I drink the green juice.
Oh yeah, you
on the earth.
Yeah.
A woman shall confess his name.
Uh-huh.
You know, so that's all part of the curse.
Oh, what?
Moses' incense.
Yeah.
Broke them up.
Yeah.
You know that.
Oh shit.
Somebody got another precept? No.
Oh yeah, I got one. Shoot. For First Ezra chapter I believe 4. Second Ezra chapter 4 verse 22. Because now we on this topic. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make it.
First Ezra 4
Verse 22.
and 22. But this also you must know, the woman has dominion over you.
Uh-huh.
Do you not labor and toil, and give and bring all to the woman?
Right.
Yea, a man taketh his sword and goeth his way to rob and to steal, and to sail upon the sea and upon rivers, and looketh upon a lion and goeth in the darkness. And when he hath stolen, spoiled, and robbed, he bringeth it to his love.
Yo, and that's how you know that shows you we still in the freaking curses, because when you look at Solomon, David, the whole Israel was more in order. Women wasn't going against their husband, and they had to be in order. But now, since we kept being ignorant towards Yahweh Bashim Shai's ways and how we supposed to move, guess what the Lord did? He gave the women the courage to go against their husband, man. Right? Keep going.
Right. And wherefore a man loveth his wife better
See?
than.
It said before what?
Wherefore a man loveth his wife better than father or mother.
Right. And that's plain.
Go up to verse 20 real quick and read verse 20.
Okay.
Read verse 20.
Verse 20, a man loveth his own father and brought him up.
A man leaveth.
It's like a man leaveth his own father
Mhm.
and brought him up in his own country and cleaveth unto his wife.
And cleave to his wife.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? We were just reading that down there, verse 25. Right now, go back to verse 25.
Wherefore a man loveth his father better than father or mother. And many there be that run out of their wits for woman.
Man, they ran out they freaking way for a woman. Guess what they did? They ran out of the wisdom just for some pussy, or to go on a date, or just to please this girl. You know what? Let me take you to the Four Seasons.
And the wits is your mind. So when you
Yeah.
you talking about hey, men run out of their mind, man. You lose your mind over a woman, man.
Right.
And we see that right now to this day, man.
Right, or you just keep going around them and sucking you up,
Yeah.
sucking you up, they suck you up till you ain't got no more life.
And then now you ain't got patience. Then brother be like, man, bro, you gotta be more patient. You know why? Because when I go home, I ain't got no patience. So then that start messing with your delivery with teaching. Then, oh man, I want to do a lesson. You be like, why I can't, man? Because the shit in the house, a woman might not be playing her role to the best because it's supposed to be your piece. But the Lord did that where we at now, right? You can finish it. What happened? What happened?
Give it him. You know, you're hacking.
Oh, God. Got it, Jeremiah?
Yeah, I got it.
That's why scriptures compare these other philosophies to women.
Right. That's a fact.
Spiritually, it can throw you off.
Yeah.
Wait, say it again.
That's why scriptures describe the philosophies, these other doctrines
As women.
as women.
Right.
Yeah.
Yo, and
Ooh,
this is
that's
what
a
women
spirit.
say. Women would be like, why would the Lord call wisdom a woman? And why would it's so many symbolic things that the Lord used as a woman. Why would the Lord make Israel as a woman? Because without the women, you ain't nothing. No, it's because you got to know when it's dealing with men love women.
Yeah.
That's why the
That's a fact.
Lord even made Israel a nation of women, but let alone he made wisdom just to make a man. Oh, I want to be intimate with wisdom. That's the Lord clever, man. I know you like women, so no man can really be gay if he like wisdom.
The
You
Lord,
can't.
hey, Salakia, the Lord knew how powerful the woman was going to be
What?
to the man. He knew how much the woman will have an influence on the man. Like
We love women, man.
They are the second
being on the earth.
underneath
They
the
too.
Right.
Yeah, they number two.
Right.
Yeah.
Yo, and just Salaki, y'all, just because we talk about order, that does not mean we hate. Brothers did not say they hate no woman.
Man, we love
If
our
brothers
women, man.
hate a woman, he gay. I'm
That's
saying
a
that
fact.
straightforward. If you hate a woman, you hate her, you gay.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you just weird.
You know what I'm saying? But you gotta
weird.
always hate the unrighteous way,
Right.
even of the men. But let alone you gotta hate your mother, your sister, your wife. Basically, love them less. It's different meanings of hate, but you can never say the men that's teaching hate women.
Right. So the thing is, we just want y'all to get back in y'all right estate.
Right.
And it's not even just about y'all. We want our men to get back in their right estate as
Plain.
well. We're
That's
trying to
plain.
get back in our right estate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We go off, we do certain things too that we need to correct ourselves on. It's not just about y'all all the damn time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But y'all are a big part of our kingdom building, man.
Right.
Y'all big, and with y'all being out of order, that shit it's a mean hit to us, bro. It's a mean hit to the nation, bro.
It also creates you're basically being in opposition to the spirit of the Lord.
That's a fact.
And it's completely
and we already
contrary to,
yep.
To the spirit of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai.
Yep, and the man already going through hell on this damn side.
And if you got a man that's trying to push the truth and walk in the spirit to the best of his ability, but his rib is out of order,
right?
That's gonna cause a disbalance, and it's scripture say a false balance is an abomination to the Lord. It's a very dangerous thing when you're not dealing with order.
Con, that's a fact.
Just real quick, because we ended with that. Just because brothers talking about men, if like the one elder said, you could look at the estate of a nation by the woman.
Yeah,
And if the woman is going down, the man is. So
that's
just
a
to
fact.
clear this up, because Yarmayan did do a video about truth. And
God.
you can't go wrong because you do a lesson about wine, the men,
Mhm.
and the women. So I'm
Right.
gonna just hit this one point. This is First Ezra chapter 4, verse 1.
Oh yeah.
It says, then the second that had spoken of the strength of the king
Yep.
began to say, O ye men, do not men excel in strength that bear rule over the sea and land and all things in them? But yet the king is more mighty, for he is Lord of all these things, and have dominion over them,
Yep.
and whatsoever he commandeth them,
Yep.
they do. Now we could keep going, but
Mhm.
just right there, let you know, a man, all of us men, really supposed to be running all of this shit.
That's a
But
fact.
if since Esau's in charge, a man has to rule his household in and out. From him all the way to the child, the youngest child, the man, whatever say go. Hey, I want to go to Florida.
Mhm.
Nah, babe, I think we should go to New York.
Right.
All right. You know what I'm saying? A real woman is going to yield to what the
Mhm.
husband say, because that's
Yep.
his desire.
Yep.
That goes into Genesis 3:16.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying, like with wisdom, right? We always talk about how a woman, right? How men will follow a woman,
To the ends of the earth.
just anywhere, right? And that's why, like you said, wisdom is likened to a woman, right? This is Sirach chapter 4, verse 15. It says, whosoever giveth ear unto her, so this woman is like wisdom, shall judge the nations, and he that attendeth unto her shall dwell securely. If a man commit himself unto her, he shall inherit her, and his generations shall hold her in possession. For at first she will walk with him by crooked ways, right? And it's just like she moving all crooked. You chasing, you gotta follow at her, like you follow these women in the world. You gotta
Yep.
follow wisdom more, even more seductively, right?
Mhm.
It says, and bring fear and dread upon him and torment him, right, with her discipline, until she may trust his soul and try him by her laws. It says, then will she return the straight way unto him and comfort him and show him her secrets, right?
Mm.
So just like, how you got men out here chasing women all into all wickedness,
Mhm.
you got all these different things, right? That woman that we always talk about it. The woman you should be chasing is wisdom, man. She's the one that you should be following, and you got to kind of maneuver and do all that stuff for her, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like what Gabar just read, right? That was about to go into the woman having so much influence over the man.
Right.
This man is a whole king. You sitting on the throne. You able to chop heads off and kill whoever you want.
Right.
But your woman slap you upside the head, and you gonna chuckle at her.
Right.
This is how much influence that the woman got on the man, all right?
Right. And that's why this one says,
Right.
whosoever give ear unto her shall judge the nations. You know what I'm saying? This woman is going to help you be able to judge the nations.
Yeah.
Not
That's
gonna
why
be telling you, hey, go put his hand on a platter, a charger, and bring it back to me.
That's why that's why wisdom is your first wife, man. Because
Right.
man, with wisdom, you can't go wrong, man.
Right.
Like King Solomon, he wrote a lot of songs about wisdom.
Ah,
I think that was just about women.
Right.
It wasn't about women, it was about wisdom.
Yeah.
It was
God.
a feminine spirit.
Right.
Right.
You know?
And that's why in order to maintain your order as a man, you need wisdom to even handle a woman, because wisdom is a woman. So
Mhm.
wisdom is gonna help you know what a woman is, because it show you women is the strongest. Then it show you the righteous attribute of a woman. If a woman act in a certain way, guess what? I know a heathen that act better than you.
Right.
Let me get Ruth for $10,000.
God.
Yo, and a real woman that understands scriptures is gonna be
God.
confounded because a
Mhm.
heathen was more yielded
Right.
than you.
Confounded.
Let alone, there's a video on YouTube when the man said, "Yo,
Confounded.
I had this Asian," and she was like, "Hey, you want me to wash you?" He said, "I wasn't used to that. She trying to rub my feet when I don't want to. She trying to make my food. Man, you ain't gonna argue with me. You ain't gonna go against what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Damn." And they riding, and she said, "Babe, do you want anything in the store? Do you want this? You want me to buy this?" He said, "Damn, I'm not. You're not argumentative. You ain't trying to say you don't want to buy that. Oh man, I don't want her. I got to get me a different girl." And look, when you go overseas, a lot of women move way different than our women here because they're so washed.
You all right. You can
You know what I'm saying?
go right on through. Go right on
Our
through.
women is so washed.
You're welcome.
You understand? And that's why, Jake, if we seen that right now, a lot of us wouldn't even, we would really be like, yeah, wash me. But it would be weird to us because we not used to our own women doing that.
Right.
Precept on why.
Mm-hmm.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 3, verse 7. As for my people, children are their oppressors.
And
And
women rule over them.
God.
O my people, they which lead thee, cause thee
To
to err,
err. Woo!
destroy the ways of thy path.
That's right.
Wow.
You know, it's a lot of meat in there.
That's
Said
a lot of meat
destroy
in
the
there.
way of your path. Because now you chasing her
Right.
crookedly.
Yeah.
Now your ass is all the way
Then,
lost.
She
then
got you.
imagine a female teacher.
Hold on.
You run around holding her purse and shit, man.
This is Isaiah chapter 3, verse 12.
Yep.
Again, as for my people, children are
Rule
their oppressors.
oppressors and women
Okay?
rule over them.
Women rule over them. Why is
That's right.
women ruling over the man?
Right.
Because the children, because these
Jeremiah 31:22.
are oppressive.
Right.
Jeremiah 31:22.
Yo, let alone.
Oh my people, they which lead thee, okay, cause thee
To err.
and destroy the ways of thy path. Now,
Yep.
the ones that's leading Israel right now is these damn sellouts. That's under the orders of Esau.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Right.
So this is why,
And the whore.
yeah, this is why the path is
Following the whore.
Uh-huh.
Yo, in another joint to know like how kids are pressing you. Every kid want to get that PlayStation. They got to get a phone. Oh, Dad, oh, I ain't got a phone. The kids gonna make fun of me. Guess what? You break your back. Then Christmas. Oh, my mom and dad don't do Christmas. You got to do how? I'm doing it for the kids. Oh, and then your daughter, she don't want to wear a dress. She want to go outside with some leggings or some shorts. My dad is too hot. I don't want to wear a dress.
Right.
All right, babe. Okay, put it on. Your kids is your
And the
oppressors
dress is
because
more-
you can't put no order.
Right.
You can't tell the kids what they want to do. Now, kids is the new adults now. Well, what did it say? It said women birth monstrous children.
Yeah, they birth menstruous children. Yeah. That's right.
We'll bring that out what you were saying.
Can't bring it up.
Jeremiah 31 verse 22.
Yeah.
Right. It says, how long will thou go about, O thou
Backsliding daughter.
For Yahweh have created a new
Thing
thing
in the earth.
A woman shall compass
Her
her
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Woo.
And now she's leaving. And we know that's totally out of order, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right
We know
now.
That's totally out of order.
Yeah.
Right? Because now we following
You're an
her
Israelite.
in her crooked, wicked
You're
ways.
an Israelite.
Mhm.
And now, guess what? Now look at us, man.
Even them thinking they 50-50 is them compassing us.
Right.
Because they gonna manipulate the situation to make it run their way,
Right.
man.
We just read it in
Happy
First
wife, happy life.
Esdras.
That's a woman compassing a man.
Right.
You just seen it in First Esdras 4. A
Come.
man rule all. He rule all things.
Right.
So how can it be 50-50? It said it right there plain. A man rule all things. Then when
Yeah.
you go down to know the woman is the strongest, it don't even say a woman is she rule all things. It says you gave her. She has dominion over you.
Yeah.
That don't mean she rule all things.
It's because you
because
because you attracted to her. You have an eye for her.
Yeah.
Right.
She's beautiful. She know
Her soft
her
voice.
her sex appeal gonna
Right.
get your
Yeah.
ass.
Right.
Gonna
She
have
tell
you
you, oh,
doing
you ain't
some
getting no
shit.
pussy.
Yeah,
What?
man. She ain't gonna jump on that thing.
And you know, Jake,
You know what I'm
oh man,
saying?
I want to
Certain
be
kind of
faithful.
way.
I don't want to lay with another girl.
Yeah,
Go out the ends of the earth. Okay, babe. Okay, you got brothers spending all their whole bread.
yeah.
You ain't getting none if you ain't spending the bag.
Just
Salakia.
look, just look out.
We watching them YouTubes, bro. I'm
God,
telling you, man, them females, bro, it's crazy.
crazy.
I see-
I,
They knew they had a man,
Not all of y'all.
right? They knew they had a man, and they'll get in there and they'll tell that man anything he want to hear to get that bag. Bro. I'm talking about everything.
Y'all hear about the soccer dude when his wife tried to get a divorce because she heard about him raping somebody, but he didn't.
Oh, yeah.
And so he signed all his money in his mother's name. So when she with the court said, well, he don't got no assets, he don't own no jewelry, but he do, but it's all in his mother name.
Oh, yeah,
She
that was
was
smart
hurt.
as hell. Crushed her
You got
ass.
2 dogs. You got what?
Here you go. You get half this.
Yeah, he get 80%. He get
a McChicken.
he get $1 million a month.
Right.
$1 million because of soccer. $1 million a month, and he only get 80% of it. I mean, he only get like 20%, and the rest go to his mom.
Oh,
And he did that.
on
He
purpose.
did it.
That's smart as hell.
Yeah, and guess what? He a Jake.
Jake. See, Jake
Jake, bro.
Jake was
He called
wise.
himself African, but he a Jake,
Oh
bro.
yeah, con.
You'll look at him. He is a freaking Jake.
Yeah, see that?
Yeah.
That's
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
right?
Playing it like a mug. Yeah.
Playing his,
Right.
he's playing his back.
And that still sums because we was talking about the elect. When you go to the elect is not going to fall and be sunk into all the wells of the devil. That's why the devil got women into a higher estate than men. And it's hard to actually get back to teaching your household, right? This is all to talk about the elect. You know, the 1/3 with the men the remnant of the men and the women and the children, those women are fucking, excuse my language, they're doing their job right now. They're trying their best to do their job. At least they're trying. But you got the other 2/3 women and men that's not doing their job, right? So all you hopeful elect that's striving to be a hopeful elect, keep doing what you doing and don't be of the world. Be holy. Holy means set apart. Be Kodash. If you can't be holy, get out the freaking way, man. You know what I'm saying? A real woman is a woman that's under her husband. All you other women, you're not really a woman, man. You just a lady. You just a what they call it? No, that's a good one too. No, what's the other pedestrian?
Oh yeah.
That's all you is. You just a walking pedestrian. That's all you is. The real men of the Lord is in these scriptures and they lead in their household. The real women of the scriptures is wives, or they're pursuing to be. How a woman say she want to be faithful, but no, I don't want to be married. The real women gonna want to be married and had a man.
That video,
ruler.
I think I forgot who sent it in the video in the chat, man. About that woman who had 2 husbands.
Oh, I think that was
Bro,
me.
that shit was so off.
Oh yeah, that shit's too
That
off.
shit was so off. And then
Too
talking about,
off.
well, she still dates. What?
And then them 2 dudes were simps.
Right.
They gay.
Right.
It had to be.
Them boys is gay.
Spirits
There's
jumped
no
all over
way.
them, bro.
Ain't no man. You
so bad.
and you chilling and you know she getting thrummy
She's
passed
sitting
by
in
a whole
between,
other man.
And the whole fact that
She a
like
lead
I said,
pad
for that even to come out and them sit there on TV
and confident.
and sit there, I found her now. What, man? Come on, man. If your spirit doesn't just say that shit is so off, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Excuse
that
me,
video
sis.
was off, man.
If you hear this, whoever you are a lead pad. That's what the heck you is, man.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
And she was running it. Hey, but that's that scripture, man. And the woman shall rule over him, shall compass a man, right? And that's basically what that video was showing, man. Was that how the woman has compassed a man? Well, now she got their ass nailing pictures to the wall while her ass is sitting down there sipping on wine. Talk about a little to the left. You know what I'm saying? It's craziness, man. A little to the left, man. What the hell? What's going on, man?
Before we if we do close out, you know what I'm saying, bring out some more edification, you know, on the side note, you know, to bring out some articles too, because of course we talking about a lot, and it helps. And it's 2 things right now.
I'll be right back, boys.
The first article is dealing with a powerful 7.0 magnitude earthquake rocks Indonesia main island, right? And then you have another. They said it's a mass crack discovered at the bottom of the ocean of the Pacific coast. Has expert warning of a mass mega earthquake, right? And it's a lot that the Lord is doing, man. He's showing it. I don't want to say he's showing his ass off, but he's showing his powers, right?
Second after 9. You know what I'm saying?
You want me to bring it out? Verse 1.
We started what, 2?
Okay. All right. 2nd Esdras, chapter 9. I start at verse 1.
Yeah.
It says, "He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he had made.
That's right.
Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes."
So what we were just talking about, that they're planning for a major earthquake, right, in the Pacific.
Right.
All this, go ahead.
Right. And there have been many earthquakes for the past 3 months, 4 months.
Right.
And it's therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world.
All you gotta do is, like I said, just go on the news. You're watching, man. Where was that?
France got an uproar right now.
Yeah.
France, they protesting.
You got Nigeria.
Yup.
You got
they keep pushing
that
gay shit over there.
Right. Well, that's and then they got the central, that digital currency going on.
ABDC.
Got all this stuff going on, man. You see the uproars, like in Europe, they rioting, right? There's all this stuff that's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? And
it's crazy. There's a video of Putin, but they made him speak English, but it was like Photoshop. And he said, America, why would you be mad at me? You're gonna destroy your own self. And that's what's gonna cause it. And I'm over here seeing like, what do you mean? And then a preview went,
And it showed all the other nations getting their kids and their army ready for war. One people got 800,000 in one day. Now they at like 1 million. And America got transgenders teaching at church, teaching at school. They got kids walking in the hallway saying parade, Pride Day.
Right.
And their kids is being excited about Pride Parade Day.
Right.
But you know the Lord, pride is a sin.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that goes all into the articles, man. Right?
Go and finish that off.
Verse 4, it says, Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things
Yep.
from the days that were before
Well,
thee.
it's been prophesied, man.
Uh-huh.
That's what prophecy is, man. To say
predict.
what's going to happen before it happens. Man.
Yep.
Predict.
You know, and he said from the beginning.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Even from the beginning,
Mhm.
for like as all that is made in the world have a beginning
Yep.
in the end.
Mm.
And the end is manifest. That goes into the Ecclesiastes 7 and 8.
Yeah. 7 and 8.
Better is the
End
ending of a thing.
That's right.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
it's all showing, and all the signs is telling you that this is the end. This is the end days, man.
Oh, hold on.
Everything is
It's
showing.
one more. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonders and powerful works,
Mhm.
and endings in effects and signs.
Mhm.
And
Yep.
everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed. And there you go.
Yeah.
Works and faith.
Faith, right.
But his works.
Right.
Right, but it's like
Ooh.
it says that the beginning was
Oh, I'm
started
saving that.
with all types. Go back to where it says that in the beginning was started with.
I got you. Even so,
Mhm.
the times also of the highest have plain beginnings
Plain beginnings. Mhm.
and wonder and powerful works
Mhm.
and endings in effects and signs.
Endings in effect. Hey, it's gonna be like the greatest ending. Right, your favorite show could not have a better ending than what's about to happen now.
Right.
What's about to happen in real life, man.
Right.
This ending is gonna be spectacular. It's gonna
Woo!
be like I'm talking about all special effects, all in, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The Most High has spent all in for this one, right?
Yeah,
here,
man.
This
We
is
gotta
gonna
keep
be
going.
the
Hit
greatest.
the,
Right?
hit
That takes you to
the
Jeremiah,
close, King.
Oh,
right?
God.
Where it says that in Jeremiah, it says, "No more shall it be said that the Lord liveth that bringeth the children out of Israel,
Right.
out of Egypt." But it said, "It shall be said that the Lord bringeth the children out of the land of the north." I'm
Right.
paraphrasing, you know what I'm saying?
That's
It's
right.
gonna be so much greater. Man.
Woo!
This is gonna
Man.
be spectacular.
Yeah,
man.
just to close it out, because it goes back to what we started about when we was getting into the elect.
Right.
Verse 8, it says, shall be preserved from the sad perils, and shall see my salvation in my land within my borders. For I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
Woo!
The elect already been sanctified.
Right.
Hey, man, that's blessed, man.
And that goes in. They already in the kingdom. We just don't see it because we're in this flesh, man.
Right now, their spirits are really the kingdom.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They
Thank you.
represent
The kingdom of heaven. No, if they're willing not just saying they represent the kingdom of heaven, so they already got the kingdom.
Right.
It's in them.
It's in them.
Right. It's already there. We just gotta play out. It's like a movie. The movie has to play out
Right.
until it ends.
You gotta follow the script, man.
Hey, man. Where it say where is that at? Oh yeah, there it goes.
He said
I'm about to get it real quick.
Yeah, he said, then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways,
Yep.
and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torment.
Woo!
2/3.
That's
It's gonna
it.
be, it's
That's in the beginning. That's gonna happen. You know what's that? Second Ezra, the 15th chapter, 16th verse, where it say it's gonna be sedition amongst men. They're gonna start to feel it then.
right.
Come on.
Wait till all these damn groups get out here in this eat time. They're gonna be tearing Jake ass up out here, bro.
For real.
Cause they got they got their weapons and shit. They already in order. Jake ain't fucking coming together trying to get in order for the end times.
Right.
Esau is doing this shit, bro. So they gonna come to the hoods and devour niggas, bro. You know? Go ahead, you got it.
It says, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me.
Yep.
And they that have loved my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it.
And
That goes
despised
back
it.
to where we say you gotta seek Yahweh while he may be found.
That's right.
Right, because it said while it was repentance,
Uh-huh.
right? That's your grace period, right? While you have this chance to come back to the Heavenly Father and His Son Yahweh Shai, man.
You understood
Because that's
not.
gonna be the door, and they understood not, man.
That's right.
And it says, the same must know it after
Death by pain.
Shit. The Lord gonna let you know after your death and that pain you gonna have to go through.
I got a
That
class.
is, man, yo,
I
call
got
Allah your help,
That's
Shimmy
that
all
I
the
got
time,
22.
man.
I got classes to go with what you just said. Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 22. It says, how long ye simple ones when you love simplicity, and the scorner delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
Right.
It says, turn you at my reproof, and behold, I will pour out my spirit upon you.
Right.
It says, I will make known my words
Right.
unto you, because I have called you, and you refused.
Right.
I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. Verse 26.
Salakia. It said, so it said, seek you first. The Most High said, I even called you, man.
Mhm.
I even tried to reach out to you.
Reaching out to you.
Still didn't want to do it, man.
Right. Verse 26, it says, I also will laugh at your calamity. See?
Right.
And when you're going through all those seditions amongst when all of these seditions amongst men happening, and they doing you dirty and they destroying you, the Lord is gonna laugh at you, bro.
Right.
The Lord is literally gonna be laughing at people when all hell break loose,
You
bro.
be like, whoo,
Yeah, man. Hey, bring some more evil on their ass.
The good part.
Yeah. Because he gonna feel good because you wasn't listening to his word, man.
Right.
You know? It says, I will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer.
Right.
It says, they shall seek me early, but they shall not find me, man.
Right.
You see that? Then you're gonna be looking for the men of the Lord. Oh, where's his brothers at? They was out here teaching.
Right.
Where they at?
Right.
You know, you ain't gonna be able to see us no
What
more,
was his
man.
name again?
What was his name?
again?
Yeah, the brother was it?
You know
Oh,
what I mean?
damn. He used to live over there off you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They gonna go on your old block where you used to live at looking
Right.
for you and shit.
Right.
You know? And the
I
Lord was
see them with
calling
the
you.
little curtain things on your man. You was one of them dudes.
Yo, that sound like a Jake. You know how when they always say Jake always late to an event.
Right.
That just sound like a Jake that's late. He
Right.
was late.
And this
Yeah,
is the thing
man.
you can't be late to,
Right.
right? Because it says, I'm going to laugh. Hey, at that point, it's going to
Let,
be too late.
let alone it's gonna be one, and it's gonna be ones that leave the truth looking for the men of the Lord too.
Yeah.
Because they forgot and lost the precept. Yo, brother,
True.
oh, what was that lesson again?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And guess what? They ain't gonna even find a welcoming
See,
place.
Right. This is the craziest thing. Niggas got children.
Uh-huh.
That's gonna really crush you when your children starving.
What?
When your baby crying and shit, you can't get them no food.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Talking about you need to go out there and
Yeah.
do something. You
She
know
gonna
what I
turn into Job's wife all over again.
And imagine a
mean? I
man
can
that
turn
lead,
you in. I can get a whole
Yeah.
steak for all my kids.
a man that lead the truth and he got kids.
That's what I'm saying.
And that goes into Esau.
That's
You know
gonna
how
crush him
Esau
even
said
more.
he don't care about his birthright, he didn't care about his kids. When a man lead his truth, he don't care about your kids.
Yeah.
And if you don't get it, that's like you getting the Karagma, they're finished. It's over.
They're finished.
And guess what? The Lord took you out. He might call your son.
He might call your son in this
And you
thing. That's
not.
a fact.
He might take you out
He gonna have to
and your
bring you
son
back
get
in the
beamed
kingdom.
up.
He gonna have to bring you back in the kingdom.
Yeah, and you get up, hey dad.
Right. He's calling you daddy now.
Damn, I got it. I had another precept, but it was
Yeah.
on what the bar was talking about before we start getting on this. Y'all going? Go ahead.
The book of Luke 13:24. Let's start verse 22. And he went to the cities and villages seeking and journeying toward Jerusalem. Then said one to him, Lord, are there few that shall be saved? And he said to them, try to enter in at the straight gate, for many I say to you, will seek to enter in, and shall not be able. But once the master of the house is risen up and have shut to the door, you begin to stand without.
So like this is what we was talking about at the beginning, right? We was talking about that, why you gotta seek him now, why he may be found, because that door is gonna be shut, and you're not gonna be able to call on your house outside. Right?
As he knocked at the door, saying, Lord, Lord, open up to us.
Right.
And he shall answer, saying to you, I know you not what you are.
Right.
Then shall you begin to say, we have eaten and drunk in thy presence, and thou hast taught in our streets. But he shall say, I tell you, I know you not what you are.
Right.
Depart from me, all you workers of
Iniquity.
There's
True.
Salakia. We go read.
See, that's gonna be
just a little bit
scary.
more,
The
back
part.
up. Like you were saying, brothers gonna be trying to come back. Hey, can I get? What's that? What was that precept for such and such? He be like, I don't even know you, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But he shall say, I tell you, I know you. I tell you, I know you not what you are.
Right.
Depart from me, all you workers
Workers
of iniquity.
right.
There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth,
Chief.
where you shall see Abraham and Isaac and Jacob and
Mm-hmm.
all the prophets in the kingdom of
Whoo.
for yourselves thrust out.
Yo, Asher. Yo, that part right there is not talking about you pastors. That's talking about the men that was teaching this word and they left the truth. I was prophesying in your name and I cast out demons.
Yeah.
That's not talking about a pastor, man.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna already be conflicted and confounded
Yeah.
when Jacob trouble
They've
comes.
already
Right.
each other into a ditch.
They're gonna be dead
They're gonna
already.
be lost. They're finished.
Yeah, they
But
finished.
the men that been teaching this and they walk away, those is gonna be the ones that say
Yeah,
that Yahweh Shai say that.
Yeah, that's a fact. You was in it, and that's why that's why the scriptures tell you it's better that you not even know the truth, because it's gonna hurt you even more that you had this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
Right.
And when that shit come, when that time come, when Jacob's trouble hit,
Right.
and you know you was supposed to be what you was supposed to be doing, everything just gonna come raining down on your ass, man.
And all those
it's gonna
other
be like
beliefs is going in
it's
the
gonna be like
trash.
swords and thistles coming down, raining on your head, and you knew what you was supposed to be damn doing.
Right.
You're gonna be destroyed, bro. You might just die just thinking about it.
Right.
You know?
And all those other beliefs is in the trash. Soon as that happens, even the mark of the beast, all of it is trash.
But like the brother was saying it when he brought out in Proverbs, right? It's just like a kid, right?
Uh-huh.
Keep telling the kid, hey, don't touch that oven, it's hot. Hey, don't touch that oven, it's hot. You didn't listen, now you're getting burned. And then you see, I told you, little ass. I told you it was hot. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And it's over. It's over. It's over. It's over for you.
Well, maybe this really isn't it, so I can take it.
No, then the Lord might start making that person see it as oh no, the mark is sin. It's you know we gotta abide. We're in the hands of our enemy. We gotta abide. The Lord would make any man that he'd make you have the craziest delusion.
Right. Listen, they gonna know it's it. You know what I'm saying? But they're gonna still take it. You know why? Because they wasn't prepared for it in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like some of these Israelites that teach us spiritual. Some of them gonna take it too because they not prepared for it. You know, it's not in their mind. They're not thinking about it in their TV. They're not putting themselves. They don't understand how powerful that temptation gonna be. You know, so you're not preparing yourself spiritually for it. You might just take it. You might start convincing yourself that it's just not that bad. Right. You know.
You know what? I'm gonna be born in the kingdom anyway.
No.
You gotta feel that death. What does it say? You got to feel that pain after death, man.
Hey, this going back to what the Bible was saying too. You know, about basically, man. You know, it's gonna be a beautiful day when the children, if we still here to see the destruction of this damn kingdom. It's just like it's kind of surreal, bro. You know what I'm saying? You on the right hand side too. Why the look, man? This is the book of Sirach 25:7. It says, "There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy." He said there be 9 things where I judge in my heart to be happy. It says, in the 10th, I will utter with my tongue a man that have joy in his children. So that's one beautiful thing. I will say that upon this earth. It says, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemies, man. That's deep right there, bro. Mm-hmm. Like right now, you can't even really you can read about it and you know it's gonna happen, but for you to actually get there and be holding that, bro, oh man, that's crazy right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? So man, like it's that's how important it is to be on the right hand side of the Heavenly Father, man.
You know how Jake do when they see like somebody get knocked out. They, you know what I'm saying? What more when this whole place is destroyed, man?
Yeah, man.
What more than when this whole place is utterly destroyed through the power of spirit, Yahweh Shai, man, with them angels, with them so-called them ICBM missiles, man. You know what I'm saying? What more? You know what I mean? You know how Jake you get on their little camera phone and look at that. You know what I'm saying? What more when this whole place, man? This one city right here, let alone all the cities in Babylon, destroyed, man.
1 hour?
Destroyed.
Woo.
You know?
Well,
to the ground.
Go ahead. Luke chapter 4, verse 25. My children suffer patiently. Mm-hmm. This is the wrath.
I gotta get the precept for that.
Most high. For thine enemy have persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction and shall tread upon his neck.
It's not a long time from now. It's coming. It's coming. It says shortly, man. And if you believe these scriptures, then you believe shortly.
Oh.
It ain't gonna be too much longer.
Truth is long suffering. So
Right.
you're gonna have to be patient and wait, man.
Yeah,
Just
just
force the Lord's hand, like we always say.
Right.
just for that last part where it
You
said,
should be excited to be in this time right now, anyway. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? To know that the prophecies about they popping off, bro. They already got the MOTV on it. Every other day I see something about them implanting something inside of somebody, bro.
Yep.
Every other day, bro.
Right.
This is how you know, man.
That shit about to happen, and that's what Esau do. He promote before he bring it into tuition. But to bring back just the prophecy that Baruch 4:25 is gonna happen. We gonna tread upon their heads.
Woo.
Joshua 10:24, and it came to pass when they brought out those kings unto Joshua, and that's like all the rulers of this earth. We gonna get all them kings. That Joshua called for all the men of Israel and said unto the captains of the men of war which went with them, come near and put your feet upon the necks of these kings. And they came near and put their feet upon the necks of them. Right? The Lord, man, Yahweh Shai gonna say, man, put your feet on their head. He gonna even put a spirit, go hunt them. Go look in the caves. The Lord, you gonna be a different man. The Lord, what he say in the song? We're hunting. We're waiting for the Lord to give us the go hunt Esau out of them hoes. Everybody waiting for that green light, but nobody got it. Niggas is talking about getting a gun for Jacob trouble. Man, let me carry a gun at camp, bro. Like you ain't trying to let the power of the Lord work.
And that's the thing when you get to the spiritual powers. You're gonna be able to do anything.
You're gonna be able to see right through the ground where they at.
There they ass right there.
You're gonna be able to shoot a laser beam right through the damn earth and go get their ass.
They about 5 meters down right now.
Right there, right.
Brothers gonna be flying like static shock.
Right.
It's gonna be you ain't gonna have to bust through nothing. You gonna have to just instant transmit.
Yeah, or you could break all elements down and then walk in there.
Right.
Or walk through the wall.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Or send a damn giant centipede down there and make their ass all run out. Grab the whole fleet up.
Like, they don't hear us. You sit up there, you hear every conversation they have about that. I don't think they know we're down.
Yo, and you know that's real. You know that's real because Yahweh Shai, he was able to hear when he was healing the dude and they brought him down through the ceiling and he said, oh, just because you got faith, he's healed already.
Well,
and he heard the Pharisees thinking what they was thinking before they said something. He said, I know what he basically said what they was thinking.
Right.
So yeah, we gonna be able to know what people saying.
Why were you pondering in your heart about who's gonna be the greatest? Listen, this is what you know what I'm saying?
That shit would have you like, yo, how you know that? I didn't even say nothing.
Like they talk to one another, then you start talking like, yeah. Like they can't see you or anything, then you start talking like, yeah, you're all gonna go into captivity. They're like, what? What the fuck?
But that's why we gotta be changed. Because even now, like wicked thoughts come in our head. Right? So that's why the Most High, he's literally gotta change us, cause so we won't be thinking crazy thoughts while something happening or whatever. You know what I mean? Going off, man.
Yeah. If you don't change don't make sense. Everybody gotta be broken like a dollar. In order to get changed, they gotta be broken. And this is why this captivity is gonna break us, man. Half of brothers can't make it to camp. You know what I'm saying? You got other things. Imagine if all technology was gone, what else is brothers doing?
Right.
You take away all basketball, football, what are brothers doing? You take away all the clubs and the bars. What is brothers doing? Then you don't got no excuse. But the Lord did this because he's sifting out his elect. And everybody just think, oh, I'm going to make it. Or I'm going to hell. How you going to be proud of saying you're going to hell? That's not something. We're in hell now. But what's going to come, that's not something you want to boast about. Your tongue going to melt. Eyes in your scalp. Niggas never felt. That's a finish move. Finish them. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people walking spiritually like they're already dead, bro. The valley of dry bones, bro. And brothers just trying to pick them up and bring them back to life. And then they'll come out, no, just leave me here. That's what them bones is doing. And when you get in the truth, your bones get fattened. You can see a lot of people unhealthy. One brother said to really understand prophecy, you got to smoke weed. And he said, I swear, that's on Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And you saying the name? That's crazy.
That's why it's when you say those that say Lord, Lord,
Right.
Caucasus Mountain.
I know the name of the Lord, they still like that.
Right.
So,
Anybody got anything else?
No.
This is I'm gonna go back to where we started at. It's Isaiah chapter 55
Oh, yeah, that's the
and verse
closer.
6. It says, "Seek ye Yahweh while he may be found.
Uh-huh.
Call ye upon him while he is near."
Right.
It says, "Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto Yahweh, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon." Man.
The unrighteous man is thoughts.
Right.
The unrighteous man has to forsake his thoughts. Man. You gotta be renewed in the mind. Man.
Right.
You know? That's the only way you're gonna get it is if you gotta put off that old man and start all the way over. You can't try to learn the truth and you still holding on to shit that you learned in the world. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna your thoughts and the truth is not gonna mix. You know what I'm saying? Then that's what a lot of people end up doing. They end up mixing the truth with what they've learned in the world, and that's where you get a stumbling block.
Right.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
So just to close it out, the whole point, you should be seeking the Lord while you can. And the number one mission is to go seek the man of the Lord and stop always thinking you can just open up the Bible and understand all things. Let alone, it's not only about the basics in the Bible, it's about the prophecies. If you don't study on what's going to come, you're going to be doomed. Right? So seek the Lord while you can, and he is always near. Nobody can never say the Lord is far. You got a phone, you could download right now. Right? So Lord willing, this was edifying to the hopeful elect, whoever you may be. You know what I'm saying? And definitely call up to the Hawa by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Right?
Honesty, apostles at Great Millstone, who taught us the truth through the Holy Spirit.
Definitely.
A mighty shalom to the elect throughout the four corners of the earth that's been pushing this truth. Fervent truth and sincerity. Shalom to the men and the women that's in this ministry.
Right.
Stay
God.
strong.
Next week, shalom.
Keep praying for one another, man.
Right.
Death to America,
Right.
Bible ball.
Right.
Uh.
And Lord willing, the Most High have mercy on the other brothers and sisters that's not in the faith. And to anybody that don't know, Yahweh is the Most High God, and Yahweh Shai is who the world any calls Jesus Christ. His real name is Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, not Yu-Gi-Oh, not Yeshua, not Yahya, not Yaju, not Yahweh. None of those other names.
Right.
Get it? If you don't, that's not for me. We're not here to make you. We just here to deliver that message. If you get it, you got it. Kwame
Time is
Yasharella,
ticking.
Shalom.
Shalom.